Thank you for taking the time to view this video. As you probably already know by now, I have recently opened a new YouTube channel called Just Joseph. The purpose of this new channel is to provide me with an alternative universe in which I may post videos on topics that would not fit the mission of my original Monastic Musings channel. My plan going forward is to develop both channels and attract more than the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 view hours required to monetize, that is, create income from the videos that I post. Reaching this goal is not going to be easy, and I do not envision getting rich or famous from these efforts. But it would be great to become more financially stable in my life and get off food stamps once and for all. So why do I believe that my endeavors on this platform are worth your support? On this and many other media platforms, there are bishops, priests, and religious who identify themselves as Catholic apologists and who attract tens of thousands of subscribers. Most of their content addresses the thou shalt nots of Catholic teaching and heavily involve themselves in defending culture war issues. These same channels do not easily align their messages with the vision of Pope Francis, who would rather we learn to walk with rather than condemn our brothers and sisters who struggle with aspects of the faith. In fact, many are unapologetically anti-Francis and expressed vehement hostility toward church reforms begun by the Second Vatican Council. There is no shortage of negativity being directed at the preparation process for the People of God Synod, and a great deal of hostility is being expressed toward the Holy Father for his efforts to reach out to marginalized communities throughout the world. The actual number of baptized Catholics in this country who align themselves with this mindset is rather low. However, those with media platforms espousing this anti-Francis content are very loud, and as I said, carry tens of thousands of subscribers while collecting a significant amount of cash in the process. I am concerned about well-meaning young people being influenced by these talking heads. It must be quite confusing to the young when such content is presented by bishops, priests, and religious. I was horrified when I found a video of a priest stating how he wished that modern-styled churches be burnt to the ground. Such destructive and violent sentiments have no place in the dialogue regarding the gospel of Jesus Christ. These same priests broadcast such vile sentiments under the guise of promoting reverence or beauty in the world of liturgy and worship. There are prelates who go so far as to condemn approved practices in the liturgy as satanic and imply that legitimate liturgical and disciplinary reforms were a mistake and must be rolled back. Schismatic behavior is defined as openly stating opposition to a pope or an ecumenical council. We have been taught that when Jesus gave the keys for binding and loosening to St. Peter in the Gospel of Matthew, he was handing over authority for the operation of the church into the hands of humans, with the promise that the Holy Spirit would be the guide and that Jesus would be with us always. No individual besides the Pope and the bishops united with the Pope has the authority to alter established norms regarding church discipline or how the sacraments are to be administered. We also are obliged to believe that the Holy Spirit directs the conclave of cardinals in the election of the Pope, and that each Pope holds supreme authority in the Church regarding faith and morals. The Pope has clearly stated that he wants the Church to be more inclusive of people from all walks of life. He wants to welcome people who have been forgotten and marginalized because of their social status, race, or sexuality. The Pope wants those in pastoral positions to walk with those who are struggling rather than condemn or exclude them. Pope Francis also wants us to take a more aggressive approach to saving the environment and welcoming refugees and asylum seekers into our countries with compassion. He wants prelates and priests to identify more with the common people and put aside the trappings that in the past identified church leadership with the nobility or a monarchy. I hope that the Pope's mission is supported in my videos. I want my vlogs to reflect the concept of equality, brotherhood, and unity rather than enmity and division. My personal tastes reflect the classical European culture, and I prefer a liturgical style that is calm, reflective, and sober. I hope that I will be of help to those who, over the past 40 years, felt disenfranchised by the actions of overzealous clergy, religious, and lay people who aggressively pushed popular trends in liturgical art and music down their throats. It is my intent to demonstrate in my videos that it is perfectly acceptable to value the classical treasures of art and music from the past, and show how these classics are still valuable assets for the Vatican II liturgy and in contemporary places of worship today. It is true that I cannot present myself as a pretty boy wearing a habit, and I am too poor to afford a gym membership, making it possible to record a video of me sweating at a weight machine. Perhaps my style is too sober for some, but I hope that I can be a voice for some parts of the Catholic landscape where there are those who feel abandoned, betrayed, vilified, and marginalized for whatever reason. I hope that I can be a positive influence and a source of encouragement in contrast to the harsh rhetoric which attracts so much attention in today's toxic media environment. These videos do require a great deal of time and effort to produce something of quality and interest. I am blessed to have acquired a high-quality video recorder and excellent editing software, and to have been able to license a rich collection of images. My writing skills serve me well to create scripts that are clear, compelling, and that stay within the 15-minute limit allowed. The overall quality of my videos is constantly improving now that I have been producing them for nearly 5 years. You can help me continue to produce these videos by subscribing to one or both of my channels. If you already have a Google or Gmail account, signing on to YouTube should be easy for you. Giving a like to my videos and leaving positive comments will assist in boosting my position in the YouTube algorithms. You can also support me and my work by contributing to my recently opened GoFundMe campaign. The link is provided in the description below. Thanks for watching, and peace be with you.